Hey everyone, if you haven't seen the video that I did yesterday, it shows me beating the new quest boss, and in this video I'm going to talk about other rewards after the quest. So the first thing is the Book of Char, which is a new firemaking method. It allows you to do firemaking for 2 minutes a day, and what happens is you drop logs on the ground and then you just run over them and it burns them for double the experience you'd get normally. So I've got Abdul here who's helping me in the wilderness to dismiss a couple yaks full of magic logs. And the wilderness is good because it makes items appear on the ground instantly. This is the first time we've done it, so it wasn't perfect, but we did get it to work. And in the end I ended up getting 60k firemaking experience for them. Let's see, here's Abdul getting into position. It's a little difficult because yaks aren't all that easy to manipulate. And also, I have firemaking brawlers and a clan ring on. I was hoping they'd work and give me a ton of bonus experience, but they don't work at all for this firemaking method, unfortunately. But it's still really good experience. It's also pretty inexpensive, even if you do it with magic logs. It's not really that bad. And I read somewhere that if you do it every day, it would take like 117 days to get 299. I think the starting requirement is just the quest requirement, which is just the quest requirement, which is 74. So that's not too bad. Like a couple months, and it's fast experience. Yeah. So the second event is the Circus. It actually has 2 firemaking events in it now, and one of them here is the fire breathing one. So you pick up vials from the chest and breathe different colors of fire. In order to get the new Circus pieces, I just did one of each type of fire. So as you can see here, all the different colors. And yeah, just stand on the star and breathe fire. Pretty simple. The second firemaking event is using a rope that's on fire, and you spin it around in different methods. You just do all 6 different types, just like this one, the fire breathing one, all 6 different types. And the rewards are actually pretty good. You get about 20k firemaking experience per event. That's at 99 firemaking. I'm not sure what it would be at other levels. I'll put a link to the RS Wiki page for the firemaking event in the description, so it probably has a calculator in there or something. So yeah, the particle effects here are pretty cool too. They look a little bit odd for the rope with a bloom effect, but yeah, that's alright. Let's see. So yeah, the 2 firemaking clothing pieces are required for the trim completion escape because you need all circus clothing. So that's why I'm doing this. And I was mistaken in the previous video. It doesn't actually take 3 weeks to get all the pieces. I thought we'd need a full firemaking set, but evidently that doesn't exist. It's just the top and bottom. I thought you'd need like gloves and a hat and all that. But yeah, you don't need that. And then the last thing is this little firemaking minigame. It's a repeatable minigame once a week, and it's a little bit out of the way, so it's sort of annoying to get to, and it's not worth the experience that you get from it at all. It takes 10 minutes to do the minigame, not including the time to get there, and in 10 minutes of doing it, I got 84k firemaking experience. I'm also not sure if it's based on level, but 84k for 10 minutes isn't all that great. Let's see. So in this minigame, you have to just make different shapes out of the fire, and I'll also put again the link in the description to the RS Wiki page, which shows the patterns that you need to make. There's a couple squares and a spiral, and the last one is a 0 symbol. So yeah, not much to that really. Just make the shapes and then they disappear and you get firemaking experience. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There are also pets that you can get in this area. you can only have one at a time unless you put them in your house. They are these little orbs of fire. I'm sure you've seen them around GE. Everyone seems to have them out at the moment. And they look pretty cool. First pet with particle effect, as I mentioned in my last video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All the rewards, some decent weekly firemaking experience for free. Not really much of a new training method since you can't do it constantly, but it's a nice little bonus. And the rest of the video is just me finishing up these last little puzzles for the Firemaking Minigame. If you haven't seen it yet, take a look at my previous video, which is killing the boss from the Firemaker's Curse quest. I'll put a link to it on the screen here, so yeah, if you haven't seen it, take a look.